Hello, I am JagurJay, and today I'm here to talk about how to tell your friends that you are a furry. Now there is a reason why I left this video for a long time, and that is because I felt like it was not too important, as many people don't care if you are a furry or not, and as such telling them really shouldn't be too much of a big deal. Of course, I do also understand that you may be scared of losing said friends, but if your friends are willing to disown you just for being part of a fandom, they are not very good friends in my opinion. So this video is instead aimed for the nervous people who are scared of telling their friends. And with that being said, let's begin. Now first off, it is always good to do research before joining the fandom or talking to your friends about being a furry. That way you can understand it more and counteract any arguments your friend may throw at you, if they even attempt to, that is. However, more often than not they really won't be bothered as stated before. But if they are, then having a vast knowledge of the fandom can prove to be helpful if your friend keeps bringing up questions like what a furry is, or is trying to argue with you about it. Secondly, don't be scared. As I said before, your best friends will never abandon you unless they were never good friends in the first place. But you may be worried about your perception in their eyes. Just remember that you don't need to care about what they think. If they think you are weird for doing what you want, then who cares? You can't control what they think. But even if they think that, it will have no effect on your relationship with them, and as such, you don't need to let their thoughts on you bring you down. And lastly, try not to talk about YIF unless they bring it up. You don't need to talk about the sexual side of the fandom at all, as this is not a major part of the fandom. Even if YIF is a major part of the fandom for you, do not try and talk to your friends about it unless they try to bring it up. Not only do people outside the fandom find this fetish weird, but it is massively taboo both inside and outside the fandom. It would not be a smart idea to talk about YIF unless your friends are forcing you to, in which case mention how YIF and the fandom itself are two different entities, and that YIF is the sexual attraction to humanoid animals, and the furry fandom is just a person who is a fan of humanoid animals. Now you may be wondering what the use of telling someone outside the furry fandom is. Well, unless you are signed to furry social media sites, then you will have no way to talk about being a furry, unless you're on a YouTube channel where you talk about furry things, that is. Having a friend outside the fandom also means that you know people close to you who are willing to listen to you talk about your feelings and such. It can also possibly improve your friendship with said friend. And who knows, maybe your friend is a furry too. But anyway, that is my idea on how to tell your friends that you are a furry. Just remember that good friends always stick by you no matter what you say, and you should not be scared to tell anyone you are a furry. Although I am repeating myself now. Anyway, what do you think about all this? Was it interesting, and do you feel confident telling others that you are a furry now? Feel free to tell me in the comments below, and have a great day.